Hello, welcome back to the garage. It's only been almost 5 months, maybe 5 months, I don't remember. And you may be wondering, wow, why do I have so much room in this garage? I sold the Lexus. We had a lot of things going on here, and we still want to move come next spring. So I had to get rid of some things to try and do adulting things, which really sucks. But all in all, it's for the better. So between everything else that's gone with the house and what you've missed, if anybody cares, the well pump went out, the hot water heater went out, the roof started leaking, the gutters had to be put on, various other things. So we're selling the truck, the other Lexus, but I got something that's kind of cool. I got this. That's my 2001 Honda CRV. I picked that thing up for like $2,000. Couldn't beat it. All-wheel drive, reliable engine, and that I've worked on for most of my childhood. So we're gonna have to get it running well. It runs and drives, but it's got a rough idle. And I think I may have an idea why, but we're gonna get it in here and we're gonna start tearing into it. I have some big plans for it. I know I said that with the Lexus. I might have bit off more than I could have chewed on that one. Probably. But this one is going to get a couple of things. But let's get it in here first, and then we're going to go over the plan. So I'm going to go get it. Oh! Don't mind the smoke. I'm just trying to burn my house down. All right. Oh, joy, the train's coming. Oh. So as you can see, I mean, this thing is clean. Got an extra grill. But this thing is absolutely spotless on the inside. Now, the only way to get it started is you gotta 2-foot it. Oh, well. So if I let off, it won't hold it in idle anymore. So we're gonna try and 2-foot this bad boy in there. And the radio works! Alright, train. We're about to fight. I don't think I can do this safely with 2 hands, so I don't run into that building. I'm gonna set you guys somewhere. Where can I fit you? Ooh, can I fit you here? Oh my gosh. Hey. Are you kidding me? Yeah, you're fine. God damn it. Well, we almost had her. Perfect. I thought I was going to hold an idle there for a second. Well, she's in. Oh! Oh, there, Betsy. All right, let's go see what the problem is. All in all, this car is quite clean, to be honest. It is the SI blue, I think is what I was told. But there is a problem with the car. I need the keys for it. One sole problem. And it lies in the back. Some of you may already know what I'm going for. There's no table. What would be a table in this dark back area, there's no table. It doesn't have a table. It's worthless. Throw it away. Oh my God, if that glass would have broke, I would have shit my pants. Either way, it's still cool. $2,000. Runs and drives, barely. But I've already pretty much figured out, I think, what the problem is. I didn't bring a flashlight. Crap. Let me go get a flashlight. All right. Now that I have a flashlight, I don't know if you can see. It's kind of putting off a lot of shine. Where that hose isn't, that's the fast idle valve. There's like dyno matting between it, and there's nothing plugged into it. I have a feeling that's a problem. So, we're going to tackle that. Shouldn't be too hard. We're going to go ahead and get the intake and everything off. Once we get it running, Jesus Christ. Hello? Stop it. Thank you. Once we get it running, we'll fix the Avocent oil leak and everything. Sheesh. A little bit, but we're pretty sure that's the cam seal. Because, I mean, what's that, blocks? What is it, sick? Well, whoever it is, they put an absolute dick ton amount of RTV on the side of it. That's kind of really not good. So we'll get that fixed up, get her all cleaned up after we get it running. So let's go ahead and get that intake apart. Feels good to be back in the garage, though. I will say that. Kind of enjoying it. It does run pretty good, though. I will say that. It is a little bit dirty, but it does run pretty good. The only other thing we need to make sure is that the idle air control valve on the back here, we got two hoses. That one's running to what I'm assuming it needs to be. And this one, so I can see what they did. See exactly what they did. So they literally just bypassed it. Once I get it off, I'll be able to explain to you a little bit easier the way they did it, but go ahead and just tear this thing on off. Oh, well, none of this is even connected. This is bolted in anything. Let go! Release me, beast! Well, I can check out the trans mounts and everything. Check the trans fluid. Might as well do all that. Why are you still holding this thing on? Yeah. So glad they didn't put any of the bolts back. Just pull the whole thing out. Perfect. See if I can show you now this really weird, pretty sure that like this, it's like dyno matting and it's in between it. So I'm sure something was wrong with it and they just tried to block it off. You can clean these things. The fast idle valves can be cleaned quite easily, actually. I am just guessing if I can actually get it off without having to remove the throttle body. Seems to have lost some tools. That's normal. I'll normally put something down and I completely forget where I put it. Probably going to get a new throttle body. Get the hell? Not a 14? Is it a 12? Or is it also a 10? There's no way. Bring a 10 and a 12. I don't even trust myself anymore. Okay, it's 12. Yeah, I'll just put tools down and completely forget where I put them. Usually it's the one that I just had. Just moments ago. Okay. Ow. It's so cold. Time you hit your knuckles, it's like death. Other bonus about this car, like no rust. None. And they replaced a lot of the suspension components already. So I don't have a lot of stuff to do, just got to get it running under its own power. I think it's only 4 bolts. All right, time to get a rubber hammer. Trying not to destroy the map sensor. Oh, this is going to be awkward. There we go, that's a little better. Oh, she is on there. There we go. Just a couple of love taps on her, and she is... Come on now. Out of there. That's a little dirty. Let's go over to the bench and diagnose. All right, so this is the fast idle valve with some gasket on it. Which I'm assuming has blocked it off. Yes, completely blocked it. This is supposed to have coolant that runs through it. And it's like thermo or something. I don't know if this is 100% going to fix the issue. We're going to also clean up the back of the throttle body. Try and get it a little cleaned up. Man, really glad that this didn't actually it all is fluid. It's not vacuumed, but didn't suck anything through it. I don't know why somebody would do that instead of trying to clean it. So let's go ahead and take it apart. All right. Holy smokes. I don't know if this has a gasket to it or not. Feel like we should be able to figure it out as soon as we take it apart. And if anything, I'll just clear the holes out and just leave the dyno matting thing in there. Not the best case scenario, but for now, let's try and get it running. All the same size, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they would do that. Huh. It's really weird. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get all that extra junk out of there. Can't really tell if there was yeah, there definitely was a gasket at one point. I don't know if it's going to seal once we put coolant to it and it gets hot. It might just destroy this stuff. Well, the way to take it apart is we're going to take these off. And I don't know what size these are. They're definitely not a 10. Way too big. Maybe like an 8 or something. Get that lid off. So now we have that guy down in there. This will screw out. So you take a flathead in here and you just screw it up. So this actually looks pretty good. The way you can take it apart further is you see that little spring here at the bottom. Let me get real close so you can see. You would pretty much push this down and then put that over there. But this doesn't really seem too bad. Alright, so not the prettiest thing. This is a test. If it actually works 100%, I'm probably still going to have to take it off. But I think that's all the valleys it needs for everything. Go ahead and slap her back together. Slap her back on there. And then we're going to have to correct the coolant hoses, which I can show that as well. There's a lot of diagrams online, which it made it really easy to figure out what the heck was going wrong. At least something that's wrong. Now, it very well could still be the TPS, the map sensor. I'm not too sure. All right, those are both snug. Then we'll get her back down. Oh, which way did it go? Oh, okay, well. Can't mess that up. It only goes really one way if you just line up the holes. Let's toss all these back up in here. Let that get on there for a sec. Get my handy dandy brush. Just get in there and get it nice and let that carbon build up off of here. It's probably at about 15 horse. Easy. Holy sh! There is a caked up hole up here. So I don't know if you can see, but down in here was a lot of soot. Very nasty. And I believe that's the idle screw, if I'm not mistaken. And I might just try and take that all the way out. Get that cleaned up too. While I got it all off, might as well do it once rather than twice. Okay, we're just about done. I did a little bit off camera just to get the hoses on there because they're a little bit of a pain at times. So I'm going to finish getting the clamps down. One, and this last one around her. Oh, can't do it that way. All right. I don't have 100% faith that it's just going to start on its own. But, I guess all we can do is try. Yes, sir! There it is. Oh! Oh! There it is, running great. Sounding great. And that's just why you gotta love a Honda. It's so easy to fix. Now, the only other thing is I will need to make sure that it's not gonna leak coolant out of that fast idle valve. That's another day problem. Let's go over some of the things that we're gonna do for this bad boy. So my plan for this is, as you can tell, that's kind of cool, but it'd be cooler if it was 3 inches higher. Oh yeah. We're gonna put a 3-inch lift kit on it, bigger tires, probably keep the majority of the outside the same, clean it, wash it. There's some suspension things that I need to check underneath, but I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna do for this video, just to kind of get it started. So, if you guys enjoyed the video and you guys want to see the journey of this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. A little sad I got rid of the Lexus, but dude, this thing is gonna be sweet. It's not real powerful, but we're gonna have so much fun. Stereo, lift kit, bigger tires, maybe go camping in it. I don't know. It's gonna be sweet. Stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.